Hello, everyone. This is Crazy Night or at El Crazy Night. Um, I've been and tonight, I want to just a quick reaction or my personal thoughts to about the Superman trailer. I know I'm a bit late to the party, but I've been kind of busy with different things, job and other things, plus the holidays. But I wanted to talk about it because I actually really like it. I still have my thing, but let's just go into it real quick. And let's see here. Also, before that, I just found out that Jason Momoa, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's going to be Lobo in the in DC uh in the DC James Gunn's DC universe. But anyway, let's go to the trailer real quick. I already saw this, but I want to see it again because I want to talk about it. So let's see it together one more time. Hopefully, I don't get like banned, whatever. But whatever, I'll just edit the audio at that point. I know everybody has talked about the Yamcha pose, but honestly, I don't care. Like, I mean, the joke has been done so much that it has become really like meh. Okay, I get it. Like, but at the same time, it's really cool because I don't think he did it like that, thinking about Yamcha, but I don't know. It's still cool to think about it. Also, let us watch the trailer first. So when I saw this, I immediately, okay. So we're gonna get the crypto reveal real early here in the teaser trailer, which is really surprising because
Crypto.
I'll be honest,
Take me home.
I like crypto. This part is just epic, but I'm not a big fan of having him on live action.
Superman.
The CGI, well, yeah. So, and of course the whistle. I like the logo. That's for sure. I have to see this film on IMAX for sure. So anyway, what I like about this part of the trailer is that we get to see Superman from the beginning, from the start, in a vulnerable position, because one of the things that everybody complains about Superman. Well, before that, I'm not loving that. Man, I'm sorry. I know this is like a generational thing, but the broccoli hairstyle to everyone, it looks horrible. Even like I know every team is like a face thing, like like when when you go through rock band, heavy metal phase, or whatever, like the gothic phase, or whatever you go through, or the maybe you like the hip hop phase. So I know this is like a young uh phase. I don't know where it started, and he doesn't quite have the broccoli hair. He just has like the unkept mop hair, which is okay because he's supposed to be blending in. And I think this really, when you put it in contrast with the Superman hair a little bit later, it goes really. The contrast is really good. Like you can see it later here. So I like it because it's a detail that I don't like the mob. Like it's like a personal thing, but it goes well. It's for the younger generation. That this is for all generations. So we get a little bit of everything. So anyway, and it's like a stupid uh a thing for me to complain about. Anyway, let's keep going. So what I was saying is that one of the complaints that everybody has is Superman being that he's hard to write because or to be liked by a lot of people because he cannot be hurt. So what's the point? Like there's no stakes, like there's no danger, there's no sense of danger or whatever. Of course, I will advise to everyone that thinks like that to go read to actually read the Superman comics. Uh, because we get a lot of like we know the Superman fans, we know that Superman is not uh really invulnerable. Like it used to be like that back in when he first started and a little bit later. But today Superman like gets hurt by everybody, like everybody. Unless you're a human being and have kryptonite. I mean, if you're a human being, you cannot really harm him unless you have kryptonite or some type of alien tech. But everything else like hurts him today. It seems like. Anyway, but I like it because in terms of a teaser trailer at the start of the DC of the restart of the DC universe, like this makes the viewer, the audience, have a sense of dread and caring for the character, for the hero. Like, oh shit, Superman is hurt. What the hell happened? Like, what's going to happen? Like, he's bleeding. Like, dude, Superman doesn't bleed. Like, that's a whole thing. Like, right? Like, like Superman is not supposed to bleed, and showing him bleeding in the teaser trailer is just really a really smart move. I think that that was well done by James Gunn and whoever suggested that, because you can only go up from here, like in terms of the hero's journey. Like we are seeing the struggle. So we now want to see Superman being heroic, saving the day, and conquering the monster. You know, like being able to to conquer the obstacle. You know, like the um the trial that is set for him in the story. Like he has to overcome something, and that's what Superman always is. He overcomes and surpasses up. Uh, he overcomes enemies. He overcomes hate. He overcomes bad situations in a heroic way. In terms of the music, it's very James Gunny. Like it's like exactly like you would mix the original John Williams, which is like one of my favorites composers. Uh, was it John Williams? Right? I'm not mistaken there. Right? Let me check real quick. John Williams, Superman theme. I cannot be mistaken there. So Superman theme. Yeah, John Williams and who and John Debney, whatever. So it's very James Gunn. Like it's the same type of like 80s music that he like 80s rocks music, like classical rock music, which I like. I love. I'm a big fan of it also, and I like that he is putting the classic Christopher Reeves, John Williams score also. Like you put that score in any heroic trailer, and you're gonna get pure nostalgia and epicness. Also, the Louis Lane looks great. Also, the actress and the that they picked for it, that they cast. Packen, I love Packen. I hope that we get like a subplot of Superman, like Packen being a representation of like the average blue collar farmer worker in America that may or may not have like a left leaning liberal ideology. Maybe it's a little bit more conservative, and Clark represents a little more progressiveness because that's what Superman is, right? But at the same time, because Clark is supposed to represent both, like the strong patriotism of the right, but also the progressiveness of the left. So I hope we get like a nice scenes where maybe Clark, uh, like Packen and Clark get to a place where they meet each other ideologically and political, politically. So because one of the things that I want from Superman is that he inspires not only hope but that he inspires unity, and we forget about all these years of like like everybody in their corners and everybody being loud at each other and hateful for whatever reason, and like we see a right winger or a Republican blue collar and like Pat Kent, and we think of like him like being this, I don't know, out of touch racist or whatever. I hope that there's an opportunity here for John to do a nice wholesome unity subplot. Like it doesn't matter with which corner of the political aisle you're in. Like all that matters at the end of the day is that we are here together. We need to go forward together, and I hope that they do something like that. Represent unity. That must be the cleanest whistle ever. And I'm not going crazy over crypto. I know a lot of people were in the trailer, like, like, but this is supposed to be. I think it's going to be like a more of a. I don't know. It's James Gunn. He likes to have little cute animals in his um movies if he can. So I don't know. This is like Rocket Raccoon or whatever, whichever. Pick your choice of cute animal from Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't think Suicide Squad had those. Well, yeah, they did with the rat. What was the name of that character? I don't remember. Ratmeister, whatever. The Rat Piper, something like that. The girl that could control rats. So whatever. Um, I don't know, but he doesn't look bad. The CGI is a little bit too cartoony for me. I mean, as long as they keep him like crypto, that he only appears in the Fortress of Solitude to hang out with Superman in his home, whatever. And on that scene, that's okay. Maybe at the end, when everybody is celebrating, you have crypto there also. I hope not, but I don't. I hope they don't overuse crypto. That's all I'm saying. And of course, this really good scene. This is what every Superman fan wants to see. This right here. Lex Luthor. I forgot the name of the actor. I love this actor. The first role that comes to mind, and I know this is like a. It's probably one of his not his best, but um, um Beast from X-Men First Class, and I think he appears in Days of Future Past also. I don't remember. Anyway, I love this actor. He appears in a lot of movies today, and he's really good. I like. I wish we get a like a more business. I don't know if everybody saw Justice League Unlimited, the Justice League cartoon. But Lex Luthor there is like this, or the Superman Adventures, the old Superman Adventure cartoons, where we got the like the black Lex Luthor. Uh, who did who voiced that character? Was it Jeremy Irons? It was something Irons, I think.
What? No.
Anyway, I hope we could get a more ruthless but sophisticated, unhinged Luthor in live action again. Well, I don't know if again because Kevin was it Kevin Spacey? I don't remember which one was Lex Luthor in the old movies. We never got that. Lex Luthor always was kind of goofy. The only ruthless, intelligent live action Luthor that unhinged that we got, I think it was from Smallville. I forget his last name right now, but I think that's the best Luthor that we had on live action, and I hope he channels a little bit of that, and he might because James Gunn is a fan of that. I forgot his name. Um, of Smallville and of that acting of that performance. So I hope we get that because I'm gonna say it right now. Jesse Eisenberg was a terrible Luthor. They should have just explained that he wasn't Luthor and he was like Alexander Luthor, which is another version of Luthor that is like super intelligent and awkward and whatever. But whatever. And of course the Hope Superman. I hope the Superman is going to save us moment. The everyone not humanity not accepting the alien. All that the weight of the hate on him, and he cannot just lash out and express his feelings. He needs to take it in, but he's still human. He's an alien, but psychologically he's still human. He was raised by humans, so he needs to. It's probably like after he saved the city when fighting the monster or something like that, and but he got like a lot of destruction done that he couldn't avoid, and they're pissed at it at him because of it. Like that's like a classic superhero thing. And there we have Nathan Fillion as Jesus. I'm not sure if I like the actress that they picked for Hot Girl. She looks so tiny and she doesn't look like the hot girl that I'm used to in comics or cartoons or whatever. It's like this fierce Thanagarian alien warrior spy badass that 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 you're afraid to look on the eye in the eyes because she's like a no nonsense, like she's going to kill you if you piss her off. Like if you say this wrong thing coming from her culture and being a warrior, she doesn't care. She will kill you. She doesn't care about like Earth's uh whatever sensibilities. And Guy Gardner, I don't know what I was expecting, but I like Nathan Fillion a lot. And Guy Gardner's always been like a comedy relief Green Lantern most of the time. Like he has a really good stories, and like in War of the Lights, I think it was called, when the War of the Sinestro Wars and all that, or when he became a Red Lantern and whatever. Like New 52 Guy Gardner is a real badass. But anyway, she's going to be a James Gunn character that he's gonna love. I mean, Hot Girl doesn't look bad, but when she's fighting here, but I don't know, she looks so, I don't know. I guessing this is Solaris, either Solaris. No, I don't think it's. It can be War World, but it's too small to be War World. I would think it's like a lantern battery gone rogue, like something about like the lantern, Green Lanterns, but I don't think so. Um, I'm pretty sure, but if it is Solaris at night, like it doesn't look that threatening. But it has to be Solaris, right? Because he's also, it has to be Solaris because James Gunn was reading and promoting All Star Superman a lot for this movie. Like he was getting inspiration from All Star Superman, so and there's Solaris is a big part of that comic, so this must be Solaris. That that must be like by the end of the movie. He's going to do the big sacrifice, and he's having his last talk with Louis because he knows he might not be come back. Fortress of Solitude, probably Brainiac, or just like the AI from his robots, his androids that he has on his fortress. Fortress of Solitude, Metamorpho. I don't know what Metamorpho is going to do in this movie, honestly. What exactly? Like, what exactly is Metamorpho going to do? Really? No, because Metamorpho has like a different, like his origin story. Like his stories are always like they need a little bit of time to develop, at least because he's just such a character that needs a little bit of explanation, even for comic book fans. Like I know about Metamorpho and I know why he's like that, but he needs a little. So maybe the story, part of the story, is going to focus on him and Daggett Industries or whatever they choose for his origin story here. Unless he's already like a member of the Justice League. This doesn't look, if this is, well, whatever. The CGI here looks a little wonky, but whatever, I'll allow it. I'm Mr. Terrific. I actually like Mr. Terrific. I wonder, well, he's going to be like the tech. Just part of the Justice League, right? Like, the Justice League or Justice Society. I don't know which one is going to be here. It's going to be like Guy Gardner, a girl, Mr. Terrific, probably Metamorpho. Who else did we see? I don't know. Maybe there's James Gunn probably has like a few others that is going to surprise us, and they're trying to recruit Superman probably. That's definitely the ending. July 11, just after Independence Day. So yeah, yeah, I actually loving this. Damn, I've been ranting for 25 minutes or whatever. So looks really good. I'm looking forward to it. The only thing that I wish it doesn't have it is an over reliance on James Gunn sense of humor, like comedy in his movies. The cynical misfit group of like misfit characters group that needs to come together, and they are very like either cynical or they do a lot of irony, comedy, random comedy, also like a Family Guy sometimes, because Guardians of the Galaxy feel. I mean, the Suicide Squad felt like Guardians of the Galaxy, like the same thing, like 1, 2, and 3. I haven't seen 3 Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but I imagine from what I've seen at the clips, it looks like this. It looked the same. Like it's the one that I don't know. I have to look at it to see if I have to watch it to see if I like it. But before Guardians 3 came out, they did the holiday special, and I was like, this is so stupid. Like, I don't like that part of James Gunn, that silly childlike, random comedy with irony and cynical, unfunny Marvel comedy. I don't know, the same formula, whatever. Anyway, it works for Guardians of the Galaxy, but it doesn't mean that it works for every other hero, in my opinion. But I'm still excited about the movie. I really want to see this, and I hope it's the start of a successful DC Universe, live action DC Universe movies. The other thing that I wanted to talk about real quick is Jason Momoa being Lobo. He was it hasn't been confirmed or the movie, but back in the day when in the Snyder universe, the Jason, like here, Jason Momoa initially believed he had been cast as Lobo in Batman vs Superman, but Zack later informed him that he would be playing Aquaman. And he really always wanted to play Lobo. And he got a tweet out today saying that, because he back then he did a tweet saying that he hasn't received the call to play Lobo. And today I think he like shared the old tweet and just reply with they call, like confirming that he just got cast for a Lobo, to reprise the character of Lobo, which is what every DC fan wanted like forever. That's the perfect casting, because Jason Momoa, like the actual human being, Jason Momoa, he acts like like Lobo. Period. You just need like a little bit of makeup and not that much. It's to be honest, he just needs a change of clothes and a little bit of white powder and a little bit of ink on the eyes and the glowing red eye. And his Lobo there. Like, you don't need a lot of work with him. So yeah. that I'm really excited about this movie, and I hope they keep the old school Lobo vibes, not the new one that is a little more serious or whatever. I want the heavy metal. I don't give a shit about anyone, Lobo. No apologies. Uh, and this is the perfect movie for James Gunn. This is basically James Gunn's like wet dream in a character. Is Lobo uh, in a motorcycle, a space motorcycle, a space bounty hunter that likes old school 80s rock, classical rock, and being immature all the time, basically, and you know, not giving a fuck about anyone or anything, and just being cool. That's basically Lobo. Just be cool and fun. But anyway, I'm really, really excited about this news, and I hope we get some more news about it. Also, they announced they're doing a Clayface movie. That's really awesome too. I hope they. I think it was a movie or a mini series. Whatever it is, I love it because Clayface has been slept on live action. I mean, it's really hard to do a Clayface movie um uh the special effect heavy. Like they needed a lot of special effect to do it properly. Like at least the parts about uh Clayface. I mean, today, like in the last 10 years, they could have done Clayface easily. They just need a really good script, and they probably are going to do it like a horror movie, like The Invisible Man, like that kind of old school monster movie, like Invisible Man, like what was the Swan Monster, Dracula, the Mummy, stuff like that. That old school, but it's going to be Clayface, which is a shapeshifter. So imagine just that's what I imagine they will. It would be nice and cool if they did that. Just like the movie, the Invisible Man vibe or horror vibe, creepiness vibe, but in a shapeshifter, which is basically Clayface, right? And man, I'm really excited as a DC hard comic book fan, hardcore fan. And I hope we get the next decade of good superhero movies from DC. That don't have the same formula as the what we have gotten from the last years of Marvel. Anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully, I start to make videos again. I've been really busy. Uh, but let's see what we'll come back and talk about other stuff later this week. Anyway, see you all. Hope you have a wonderful New Year's Eve. If I don't see you, if I don't do a video before it, and just enjoy time with your family, people. See you. Have a nice holidays.